3 straight Champions League titles, 9 trophies in 3 years, and it was built by a manager who had never coached a professional team before he took this job. So how was Zidane's Real Madrid nearly impossible to beat? To understand it, we have to start with the mess. Under Rafa Benitez, Real Madrid had one of the most talented squads in Europe and still looked lost. They lost 4-0 to Barcelona in El Clásico, the club's heaviest defeat in that fixture in over 6 years. They were knocked out of the Copa del Rey for fielding a suspended player. By January, they were sitting 3rd in the league, and Florentino Perez had seen enough. Benitez was sacked mid-season, and the job was handed to a Real Madrid legend with 0 senior coaching experience, Zinedine Zidane. Almost nobody believed in the appointment. Zidane had 1 season managing the club's B team. Critics called it sentimental, not strategic, but within weeks, the team looked different. He moved Casemiro into the starting 11, giving the midfield a shield it never had. He trusted Kroos to dictate the tempo and Modric to drive the team forward. In front of them, Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo. It looked promising, then it nearly fell apart. By late February, Real Madrid were 12 points behind Barcelona. The league title looked finished, but something shifted. From the 2nd of March, Real Madrid won 12 straight league games, including a stunning comeback win away at Barcelona that ended their unbeaten run. The title still slipped away by a single point, but that wasn't where this team was going to be judged. In the Champions League quarterfinal, Real Madrid lost the first leg away at Wolfsburg, 2-0. Almost every team in that position goes out. Real Madrid didn't. Ronaldo scored twice in the return leg to complete the turnaround. That set up a final against Atlético Madrid that went to penalties, and when Ronaldo stepped up to take the last one, he didn't just score, he won Real Madrid their 11th European Cup in Zidane's very first season in charge. One trophy silenced some doubters. It didn't silence all of them. Heading into his first full season, the pressure only increased. Could he do this without a legendary playing career to hide behind? Real Madrid answered by going 40 league games unbeaten, a Spanish record. In the Champions League quarterfinal against Bayern Munich, they trailed 2-1 in the second leg and scored 3 goals in extra time to win it 4-2. In the semi-final, Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick against Atlético Madrid to send them through again. And in the final against Juventus, Real Madrid won 4-1 to become the first club in the Champions League era to defend the title back-to-back. Ronaldo scored 10 goals in the knockout stages alone. Zidane was named the world's best coach. It should have felt like the peak. It wasn't enough, because winning twice raised a new question. Could anyone actually be this dominant 3 years running? Nobody in the Champions League era had ever done it. The 2017-18 season didn't start well. Ronaldo was sent off in the Spanish Super Cup and banned for 5 games. Real Madrid finished 3rd in La Liga, 17 points off Barcelona, and were knocked out of the Copa del Rey early. On paper, this looked like a team in decline, but in Europe, they were just getting started. In the Champions League quarterfinal, Real Madrid crushed Juventus 3-0 away from home, with Ronaldo scoring an overhead kick so good the entire Juventus stadium stood up to applaud the opposition. In the second leg, they somehow found themselves trailing again, and in the final minute, Ronaldo won and converted a penalty to finish the tie. He had now scored in every single Champions League match that season. Then came the final against Liverpool. In the 31st minute, Liverpool's biggest threat, Mohamed Salah, went off injured. Real Madrid took the lead through a mistake from the goalkeeper, and Liverpool equalized soon after. The game was there to be won by either side. In the 61st minute, Zidane made a substitution, bringing on Gareth Bale, a player he had benched for most of the year, a player he'd repeatedly clashed with. 4 minutes later, Bale scored one of the greatest goals in Champions League final history, an overhead kick that some still compare to Zidane's own iconic volley from 20 years earlier. Bale added a second late on. Real Madrid had won their 3rd consecutive European Cup. Nobody in the modern era had ever done that either. So why was this team so difficult to beat? It wasn't one thing. It was that they had multiple ways to win. If the league form was inconsistent, it didn't matter, because the Champions League was where they turned it on. If Ronaldo was out or off form, someone else stepped up. Casemiro, Asensio, Bale. If they were losing with 20 minutes left, that's when they were often at their most dangerous, because this squad had players on the bench who could change a final in 4 minutes. That depth, combined with a manager who trusted his biggest stars without needing to control every detail, meant this team had almost no weaknesses left to exploit. Days after lifting the trophy for the third time, Zidane stepped down. Ronaldo left for Juventus soon after. The team that had just made history quietly walked away from it at its absolute peak. 3 seasons, 3 European Cups, a manager nobody trusted, and a team nobody could consistently stop.